Get a good long walk along the Rus River. Set your heart into the reality that this is hard work, but yet something that you can enjoy doing about 3-4 years.
You have to get ready as soon as possible for your PhD. You have to be enthusiastic, you have to be passionate to do your work, and also make a plan. Always you have to be planned for this week, for next week, for extra weeks. So it's always good to know what you're going to do in the future.
If you decide to be a researcher, you need to understand that the way to communicate all our ideas is writing. Especially if English is not your first language, like it's my case. You should write since the very first week here in Australia. Keep writing. Sometimes not even all the grammar is different. And remember one thing, English and academic English are not the same.
Skip is not an English language class at all. There is some touching on writing and grammar, but it's mostly designed towards sort of helping students be successful in academia. And even as a native English speaker, I found that I could benefit from some of the technical writing courses that we did, and also we did presentations. And so I thought that was really great to sort of just overcome the standing in front of people and talking in front of strangers. And it was really a way to get comfortable with the experience here at JCU.
Skip is like a challenger where you're put in a situation to warm up your English and writing muscles, and of course see where you can improve further.
It's a compulsory program for all international students, and it's designed to put you on the right way to do your thesis on time.
In Spanish, I don't know, because it's a romantic language probably, so we make it round and round and round and then going to the point. In academic English, I learned that in Skip. The first idea is the most important one, and then several ideas that can support your main idea.
I am part of a lab group, so the lab group was already established when I came in, and I was really lucky that everybody was so welcoming. So I came in my first week here, introduced myself to everybody, and then sort of learned how the lab group goes. I'm now the chair of our lab group, at least I have been for the last 6 months, but I'm about to hand that over to another HDR student so she can do her duties for the next 6 months.
We could discuss almost anything related to science. We would discuss papers that one would have read and thought worth discussing. We would rehearse our talks for seminars or conferences. It's a really good way to, again, not feeling lonely and being able to interact and express your ideas and hear what people think of your ideas.
We often have people who are presenting on their research. So if they are going to a conference soon, or if they're doing a pre-completion or a confirmation seminar very soon. We also do discussions of research articles or brainstorm new ideas for upcoming workshops or ways to spread our research out within the university and within the community.
This year, I have published 5 papers so far, some of them in Spanish, but the majority of them in English. It's the first time I publish in English as a first author, and it's incredible how I feel, how finally I can take all the knowledge from my country, which is basically everything is in Spanish, translate it and communicate to all the world, not just a Spanish speaker, to all the world, what's happening in my country. I'm really happy with my writing English now.
I have been doing quite a bit of writing, especially with the literature review. The literature review for confirmation was really a good way to sort of get into that vibe of writing as an academic, and also was a way to sort of see how my work has progressed from the beginning. So I have multiple drafts saved on my computer, and to see what I started with and what I just submitted to the GRS for my confirmation seminar. It's a big evolution over the 8 months that I've been here.
I was struggling a lot when I arrived at James Cook University, and I did the skip course, and I also started these weekly meetings with my advisor, who gave me a lot of tips in my writing, not by just rewriting my paragraphs, but just giving me little tips on how to make my English better. And I guess the tip I would give is keep writing every day. Try to write a little bit, even though it doesn't seem to be a good writing. Just keep writing and reading all the time. It helps a lot.